Hello everyone, my name is Mandilynn. I'm the author of the fantasy novelist Essence, and I am Mercy in soon-to-be published thriller novel She's Not Here. And today we're going to be talking about how to write more every day. So in order to finish writing a book, you just have to sit down and write every day. And by write every day, I know that there are the cheat days. There are the days that you just don't have time, and that's okay. We are all human. I know that I don't write every day, so I don't expect you to write every day. But I'm talking about writing every day because in order to build a habit, you need to do it every day. So if you're starting off and you're really struggling to just sit down and write, we're just gonna talk about writing every day, because once you build that habit, then you can have those cheat days where, you know, you take a Saturday off to go to the beach, or you take a Sunday off to, you know, go, I don't know, do something fun. But anyways, this video is gonna be full of all just different tips you can use to write more and more every day. Tip number 1, write at the same time every day. So this is just because we're talking about building a habit again. So if you say you write first thing after you eat breakfast in the morning, that's gonna become a habit. So 6 a.m. or 8 a.m. or whatever the heck the time it is that you wake up every day, that's your dedicated writing time. And you can't do anything else during that time except write. At the beginning, it's gonna be hard to follow those rules, but as you get into the habit, you'll notice when you go to sit down, the words will just automatically start flowing and you don't have to work for it as much. Tip number 2, create a writing playlist. So this goes back into just getting in the zone. So now you have a time that will get you in the zone, and now you need sounds that will get you in the zone. So create a writing playlist on Spotify. I personally prefer like instrumental stuff, you know, movie scores, stuff that's really dramatic that'll help you get into the mood of that scene and of that book and just get you right into the zone and get you writing. Tip number 3, have an outline. So did you know that when you know what's gonna happen next, you'll have a lot easier of a time writing? And this is coming from a pantser. I try my best to outline, and then as I get into the story, I tend to abandon my outline. So this means that I tend to make things up as I go, which means it's a lot harder to actually write the book. If you have an outline and you know what you're doing, you won't sit down and be like, ooh, what should I write next? Because you'll already know what you're writing. If you want tips on how to create outlines, I have a few older videos that I'll leave down below that you can check out. Tip number 4 is to write down what is going to happen next before you finish up writing for the day. This is something that I think is the most useful to me. It's the tip that I enjoy most. So you write a scene, then you're like, okay, I'm done for the day, I don't have any more time. But before you walk away, write a quick, like a few bullets of what you're going to be writing about tomorrow. So say, you know, you just had this dramatic scene. Oh my God, this person just died. Okay, you're like, all right, I'm done. But before you're really done, you need to write a few bullets like, okay, this person has died. How is blah, blah, blah gonna react? And then you write in bullets, you know, blah, blah, blah is gonna throw a rock at the wall. Blah, blah, blah is gonna have a hissy fit and punch someone. So those are the quick little bullets that you need to write. That way, tomorrow, when you go to sit down and write again, you can skim real fast over what you just wrote the other day. And then you read these bullets and you're like, oh yeah, okay, this is what I'm gonna be writing today. This is where I left off. And it just makes everything run a lot smoother. My last and final tip is writing sprints. So writing sprints are great. It's something myself, Natalia, and Brooke love to do on our YouTube live streams. I will put the information for the next live stream right here if you want to check it out. And then there are a few other authors that do like live stream write-ins that we do writing sprints and different things like that. But I'm talking also about the writing sprints that start off at like a 5-minute sprint, 10-minute sprint, 15-minute sprint. While I am not going to be good at like instructing you on how to write a lot in a short amount of time, I would love to recommend you to the book 5,000 Words Per Hour by Chris Fox. He also has a YouTube channel on here, so I will link that down below as well. But I believe it's when you subscribe to his newsletter, you will get this ebook for free. This ebook is a gold mine. It teaches you how to indeed write 5,000 words in an hour. While you may not be able to do that by just reading the book, it will definitely teach you how to write faster. These writing sprints are great because those are the moments when it's quantity over quality. When you're doing writing sprints, you don't necessarily look for quality, you just need something on paper, and then you can fix that in editing. But really, when it comes to the first draft, when it comes to writing sprints, you don't care how good it is, you just need to get it done. Anyways, I hope those tips were helpful to you guys. I hope it helps you write more every day and make a habit of it. That is just the message that I'm gonna send you home with today. If you would like to learn more about what I'm up to every day and what new things are coming with my next novel, be sure to subscribe to my author newsletter. The link will be down below. And when you do subscribe, you get my free mini guide, How to Conquer Writer's Block. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe.